Hi, welcome to another episode on how to set up a t-shirt printing business. In this particular episode, we're going to look at the costings and all the things that you need to be thinking about. And we're also going to do a little bit of market research to realize or to figure out at what price point to sell our t-shirt at. So the first thing we're going to look at is the costings. Now, looking at the costings, as you can see, I've listed supermarket t-shirt and online t-shirt. The reason is because initially we wanted to only purchase stuff ad hoc because we don't want to put a lot of money down to set up this business. Because of that, what we'll be doing is purchasing t-shirts from the supermarket, which cost £2.50. If at a later date we get a lot of orders and we have enough money to reinvest, we could think about actually storing some inventory, at which point we can start buying t-shirts online. Now I believe they cost roughly about £1, but in fact if you get a very large amount, they'll cost even less than £1. I think somewhere I saw even 50p. The next thing we have here is heat transfer paper. So again, the ones that I bought were £15 for 20 sheets. Then we've got the ink. The ink is going to cost roughly £25 for 180 sheets, and that's black and colour cartridges. And then also one thing you've always got to remember is the electricity cost. So I figured out the electricity cost rough for my iron is about 2p. I then changed all of these numbers to account for just one t-shirt. So as you can see, the cost of the t-shirt buying it is going to be the same, it's £2.50. The cost of the heat transfer paper is 50 divided by 20, which works out as 75p. The cost of the ink is £25 divided by 180 sheets, which works out as 14p. And the cost of the electricity is 2p. Give me a total cost per t-shirt of about £3.41. So at least now we've got a minimum sell price, because we know we can't go lower than this because we'll lose money. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at eBay to see what other people are selling personalized t-shirts at and at what price. So as you can see, we get them starting from £4.99, including free postage. But then on the other side, flip side, we've got £9. So the question is, what is the difference? Now from here I can see it doesn't really look like much of a difference. Maybe if we go in, it may be the quality of the shirt that is causing a difference in terms of the price. So we'll just carry on looking down. Here we go, £3.95, £6.75, £5.70, £7.25, £5.75. It looks like most of them are around the £5 to £6 mark, with the top end ones going around about £9 and the very cheap ones going around about £4 to £5. So that gives us a rough indicator of where to set our pricing. The other thing we need to do is, if you notice, everyone is including free postage in. Now most of these people are probably, like as you can see, look, 249 sold, 675 sold. So these people have more than likely, like £2.99. This person, if they've sold 675, they've probably bought bulk orders of t-shirts, so they've been able to get them very, very cheap. We won't be doing that obviously initially, because the whole point of this series is to set up a business with minimal setup costs as can possibly be. So we're actually going to make ad hoc orders initially until we have enough money saved up that we can start reinvesting back in the business. Otherwise, yeah, you could probably, if you buy enough t-shirts at a high enough price, get enough of a discount to be able to charge that such a low price. But as I said, most people here are selling between £6 to £7.50. So I think that's a good range to look at. The other thing we need to know is, as I said, because of the free postage, we need to see how much postage is going to cost. So I'm living in the UK, so I just came to the Royal Mail website, which is the main mail provider in the UK, and certainly the one that I would be using. Again, because this is a part-time business, I'm not going to set up accounts and stuff with other companies, especially initially. So we've got letters, large letters, small parcel and medium parcel. Now a t-shirt weighs about 150 grams, so I can stick it in a letter. And so I've just put this up, and it's saying the price is second class delivery £1.32, first class delivery £1.50, and then signed for £2.50 and £2.72. So I'd probably be saying to people £1.32 second class, and if they want it signed for, it's £2.52. Personally, I'd probably be thinking about the £2.32, But what we'll do is, for now, we'll just keep it as first class delivery, £1.50, as a rough estimate of our costings. So now we know how much it's going to cost us to make a t-shirt. We also know roughly how much other people are selling them for, and we know roughly the postage. We can start working out our own figures. So the cost per t-shirt for us is £3.41. I estimated a profit margin of about 75%, which gives us £2.56, and then a postage of £1.50 on top, which, if you remember, was first class delivery. Therefore, the sale price would be £7.50 including postage, which doesn't put us at the right top end, which was £9, but it doesn't put us right at the bottom, which is £4. I think we've got enough of a leeway because it's very bespoke designs. Most of those people selling stuff there are just selling basic text, whereas we're actually selling something a bit more than that. So I think there's value in that, and people will buy it for that reason. Once the orders are substantial, I'll look into reinvesting to buy bulk t-shirts and at a lower cost. I hope this video has been informative. Obviously, it's been a lot shorter than my regular videos that I create, but we didn't really have to go into much detail, and I think this is a good starting off point. We can always change our costings later on. We can actually change our profit margin later on depending on demand and supply. I can always reduce the profit margin, and I can always increase it as we need to. As I said, we can always change our t-shirt suppliers, so we can change it that way. I think with terms of heat transfer paper as well, if you buy more, as with anything in bulk, you'll end up saving a lot more money. So you can even get that cost down quite significantly. Anyways, I hope this video has been informative. If you've liked this video, please give it a like. If you have any comments, queries, questions, or advice, please leave it in a comment below. And if you would like to follow us on this journey and keep up to date with any new videos that are released, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you.